In this video, I'm going to show you the Regal Unified Agent Desktop. The agent desktop is where your agents, or you might call them sales reps or enrollment specialists, whatever are the teams that are on the front line engaging in conversations with your prospects and customers. This is where they can get all of the context they need to have great informed conversations with users at the right time over any channel. So I'll show you an example of a brand that is, let's call it in healthcare. And this is what the user experience is going to be like. Let's assume a user comes to your site and they're looking for 24/7 personalized online healthcare. And they start the process and they start filling out a form on your site. Now imagine I filled out this form and I started the process to become a member. If this is a journey or an outreach strategy that's set up, it will trigger off of me filling out that form, send a welcome SMS, wait a little bit, and then create a call. The SMS will be automated and will go to the customer, but the call is going to be something that appears on the agent desktop. So now I'll take you to the agent desktop so you can see what it feels like for your agents. Here, I'm going to put myself to available as an agent, and immediately I'm going to get this call based on the customer who just filled out that form. So I see here as the agent my list of tasks. I already had one conversation that was in progress over SMS, and now I have a new call task that I should take. Before I show you how to place a call, I'll show you what's on the left. In addition to my task list, I also can see a list of my contacts, and I can create any custom contact list I want based on any conditions. That way I can always stay in touch with the contacts that I need. In the middle, you can see it's the conversation history of the contact that I'm clicked onto. You can see the text that just went out, if the customer already responded, here's an inbound call that I missed, and soon I'll show you how I can either send an SMS or if I want, I can also send an email. Before I accept the call, I'll also show you that I can schedule follow-ups if I need to. So while I'm on the call, if the customer says now's not a good time, I could go ahead and create a scheduled callback, and that will create a callback task at the exact time that I scheduled it for. Finally, I can also see all of the CRM information about this customer so that I know exactly what scenario they're in, and I can have an informed conversation. So I'll go ahead now and accept the call. I could have canceled it or snoozed it, but I'll accept it. Now it's placing a call from Regal. I'm on the call now, but it's on mute so that we can continue. At the same time, as an agent, as I'm on a call, I can also write a message. Here's the information that you asked for. And let's say I were to send a link along as well. I can use emojis. I can also include attachments in my conversation. Now I'll show you what you can actually do on a call. You could transfer if you needed to internally to another team or externally. You could put the customer on hold if needed. We're already recording the call, but you could stop that. And if you were to have made an outbound call and received an IVR, you can also respond to that. Now that this conversation is over, I'm going to go ahead and hang it up. Finally, the next important thing is that I can also put information about that call into the system so that the CRM information is complete and journeys can continue to use this information to decide what to do next in the customer's lifecycle. So now I can go ahead and leave a disposition and tell the system what happened. So I'll go here and say that the customer was interested, but I didn't schedule a callback, and they really, need to talk to their spouse or roommate to make a decision. I could also leave my custom notes here if I wanted about what happened on the call. And now I'll complete the conversation so that I can move on to the next one in my list. As you can see, the Unified Agent Desktop provides a single place for your agents to efficiently engage with your users in omni-channel conversations, armed with a single view of a user's conversation history and CRM information, all without having to leave the Regal app.